So, just 1 second. Just open the chat. Alright, on go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, hey everybody, what's going on? My name's KingJO444, or on Twitch, you guys know me as KingJO444. I'm currently the 3rd place holder of New Super Luigi U Nabbit only. Not the most popular category of New Super Luigi U, but it is one of my favorites, because we get to use boost mode. Each category of New Super Luigi U is split up into 3 subcategories. Nabbit only, which is the one I'm playing, where you only use Nabbit, who's a special character who can't get killed by enemies, but can get killed by pits and other hazards. There's Luigi only, where you only play as Luigi. And there's normal, where you play as both Luigi and Nabbit. And, so today I'm playing Nabbit only. It was a decision either I was going to play 80% normal or 80% Nabbit only. The world record currently is 30 minutes 6 seconds by Stash, and right now I have a 30 minutes and 44 seconds, which I got last night, so top 3 is literally down to under overall, so very tough world record to get, especially, but I got on world record pace last night, so we'll see what happens today. So I'm gonna quickly explain why we use boost mode. Boost mode in this game is only in New Super Luigi U and New Super Mario Bros. U, where you can use the gamepad to create mini platforms that you can use to jump on. And the reason why we do this in Nabbit only is because in 1-2, you can't get the secret exit unless you use the blocks. Well, you can with a precise jump, but it's honestly not worth it. And so that's why we use our rule is that if you use boost mode ever, you're allowed to use it throughout the entirety of the run. So we're going to be using it to abuse some of the levels. Starting off with 1-1 here, there's nothing really too special, just Nabbit also can't use any power-ups, so any acorn skips that are used in normal or Nabbit only, we're not allowed to use those, because if you collect keep it in his sack and you won't actually use it, and you'll just get a 1-up for it after the level. So that was the first level. It was super simple, not hard whatsoever. Not really much you can mess up on. But coming up to 1-2, you'll notice that since I said that I'm using the Wii U gamepad, I am playing on 2 controllers at once, touching the screen as well as moving Nabbit, so you'll see that how this gameplay is going to be. Like, I'll touch on the screen, then jump, touch on the screen, then jump, and it's very multitasking that you need to do. And here's the best way to show off that Nabbit can't get killed by normal enemies, just running through these Koopa Troopas. Right here, we're actually going to use boost mode for our first time. There we go. Just to get up here and skip a little bit of a cycle there. Right here is where we use it the most. Right there to skip all gap in order to get out of World 1 and get the secret exit to World 5. So overall, that was pretty easy. And you'll see that I'm actually... before I hit the flagpoles, I always hit left on the D-pad. That skips my animation of grabbing the pole as Nabbit, and Nabbit will just automatically grab the pole. So it saves only a few frames. I think it only saves like 4 frames or something, but we're going as fast as we can to save some time, so we want to save as much time as we can. So we'll do that at every time. I think there's only one level that we don't do that. So... and that's because it's faster just to hit the flagpole than worry about frames at that point. So coming up here into 1-1 secret, the cheap chomp chase. This one is also one of the reasons why we use Nabbit a lot in normal 80%. This is one of the levels you would use Nabbit on because there's a lot of enemies that you don't want to deal with as Luigi. So that's why we use him here. And you're gonna see I'm gonna be using these currents to push me faster, and that's just, again, it only saves like a little bit of time. And a very optimized level will end on a 73 with the timer, so we'll see if I get that. It looks like I might. I got a 78 pipe entrance, so that was a pretty good swimming level so far. Turn to the left, and there we go, 73. That was really good. So right now there's not really any stuff happening. This is probably the most boring part of the run, is the cutscenes in between in the overworld. Like right now, this is like a minute cutscene before we get to the next level, just because we had to watch this unlock all the way to World 5, and then we had to actually run through it, and then watch the opening cutscene to World 5. So if there's any donations, like now would be the best time. This part's really boring. Oh, and also rest in peace to Miiverse. Because we still get this message no matter what, but Miiverse isn't existing anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, and people were wondering how I'm choosing Nabbit before I enter each level. If you hold the left trigger on I'm using the Wii U Pro controller, for those who are wondering, it's in the gamepad on my lap. But if you use the left trigger and hold that as you press A on the level, you will switch to Nabbit. And fun fact is that we actually have to kill ourselves once in this entire game, because you start the level automatically as Luigi, and we need to use Nabbit in order for it to be Nabbit only. So we actually have to have a death on purpose. What happened just there was very unlucky. I hit the top of the level there, which doesn't really have a good chance of happening, so that was very unlucky of me, and I died. It's okay, it only wasted like 10 seconds. And this level, again, this shows why we use Nabbit. There you go. Other than that death, that was a pretty good level. I wish that didn't happen, but what can you do? It's a marathon run. I was thinking about taking that very safe for the marathon, but whatever. Worst comes to shove, that happens. Alright, now this next level, I personally think is the easiest level in the game, or one of the easiest ones in the speedrun. It's basically just running in precise jumps on some of the pokies. It's very simple as Nabbit. A little bit harder is Luigi only, which is why we use the left level in Luigi only, but as you're playing as Nabbit, this is the easiest level in the run, and it's a nice break, so there's not really much to mess up on. There's one triple jump that I personally think is kind of difficult, but we'll see it in a second here. This whole cutscene with Toad. Again, a lot of waiting in this game. Alright, Bramble Woods. I'm gonna focus on this one. Alright, that was a really good level. 79 is very good. Alright, and this right here is a notorious skip in the game called Tower Skip. When you're playing as Luigi in this level, it is actually faster to play as Luigi, but playing as Nabbit with boost mode is also kind of fast, which you'll see in a second. Messed up a little bit there. There we go. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Mess up maybe costed like 5 to 7 seconds, but it wasn't a horrible mess up, so I'm okay with that. And now this boss is honestly just a joke. Boom Boom, I think, is probably the easiest boss in the game. Even this one, when he turns super big, all you gotta do is, for the first hit, is just jump like this. Even with Nabbit, it's super easy. On Boom Boom 3 times, and he's down. Literally, this boss just lies down for half the fight. I don't know why it's a challenge for Luigi. Just reading chat, hey Yodama, and we're not on world record pace. Not anymore after that death. It's okay. I always expect one death to happen in a marathon run. I never expect to have a perfect run in marathons, so. And yet again, another cutscene, because this game is cutscene simulator. It's one of the reasons why I don't personally like running this game too often. It's just conventional whenever I feel like it. I'll run this game, and mainly because I don't want to sit around for like half the run just waiting for these cutscenes to finish. One of the cooler levels, I think, in my opinion. Just the way that we play this level is really awesome. We're gonna be getting a star, so we can jump to the very end super quick to get the secret exit. Okay, we're doing a double jump here to hit the star super quickly. That is a very precise triple jump, or double jump, sorry. So I'm actually very happy I got that. Use boost mode to get up to it faster. And usually a 78 is pretty good, so I'll take it. I'm pretty sure the best I can get on that is a 79, but I'll take a 78. PB is a 3212, nice hex force. I'm hoping to get a 31 in this marathon run. I already died, so I'm hoping for a 30 would be great, but it's not very likely. Alright, so this is definitely a time for donations if anybody has any, because this is going to be like the longest auto-scroller and we can't do anything about it, so go nuts with donations that you have them. I'm going to be trying to get as many lives as I can for no reason. I guess there's no donations, so I might as well talk about what other games I speedrun. For me, I speedrun all the Mario games, including this game, because I count this as a Mario game in my opinion, even though it's a Luigi game. I also speedrun a few Zelda games, but the ones I'm mainly known for recently for speedrunning are Super Mario Odyssey, this game, and Super Mario 64 are the ones I'm mostly known for speedrunning the most on my channel. And I usually do YouTube streams, but occasionally I will dab in the Twitch streaming as well, like right now. Usually for marathons, but I also do it sometimes for special streams. Okay, I missed the 1-frame jump. If you hit a 1-frame jump, you can get a 36 on this level. It doesn't save any time. It maybe saves like half a second, but it's awesome if you do hit it. Oh, it's right, Ganonless Ocarina of Time is next. I totally forgot about that. After this run is over, I'm literally going to work. So, they specifically moved. I was supposed to be running this later in the day, but they moved it specifically so I could come to this, to the marathon and actually run this game for you guys. Now, this next level has some really hard strats, 7-1, and I personally think it's probably the hardest, or one of the harder levels in this game. And I'm going to be a little bit quiet here, because there's a lot of blocks I have to place in specific order. And yeah, I died. Okay, I honestly expected that. That was not very good. For me, I blame that on myself because I wasn't in the best position to place a block there, so. Again, these deaths only cost like 10 seconds. Oh my god, oh whoa, that was a weird save. Whatever, I'll take it. Maybe Glad Jonas will notice me. Because that was crazy what just happened there. There we go. Again, that level was very stupid, and I'm kind of glad that... I'm actually not surprised that I got a, that I died once. Yeah, we did die. I mean, honestly, that is probably the worst level in this game. Because there's a lot of tough jumps you have to make. This is also... Oh, sorry, no, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely the hardest level in this game. Just look at how precise all this movement is. Oh man, like I spent so long trying to find the best strategies for playing this level. I still don't know if it's perfect yet, but oh, just look at how difficult this one is. That was so hard, 78. That way we make fun of how easy that level is. Alright, I hope everybody's ready for some nice RNG, because we're getting to the mid boss of World 7. And yeah, this boss is all RNG, so. But yeah, right now I'm definitely hoping for a 31 after 2 deaths, so we'll see how this goes. There you go. That was pretty good movement. That was a really good movement right there. That was pretty flawless for my standards, so I'll take that. And again, Nabbit can't get hit by enemies, so we just kind of troll here for these guys. Yeah, let's not lose the run to RNG, dude. Let's hopefully not. This boss is the boss of World 7 is Kamek. And Kamek will spawn in random situations, and we're allowed to use our boost blocks to get up to her, but other than that, random. Getting the star in boost mode is actually not faster. It makes the platform smaller and harder to jump on. And yes, you can kill enemies, but you can't kill bosses, so there's really no point. Alright, she gave me some pretty bad RNG. Okay, that's good RNG. And then she always spawns in the middle for the last one. There we go. That was actually not horrible. That could have gone better, but it definitely could have gone worse. Yeah, I agree with you. With all that has happened in this run, this is not a bad run, to say the least. I'm definitely expecting a 31 if I play the rest really well. We had to get that insight from Peach. Help me! Now, this level always scares me because I never know where the door is for the secret exit, so this always scares me. Well, I'm gonna take this a little bit too safe, I think. There we go. God, I'm way too scared. I always take that way too safe. But, Marathon, I really don't want to die a third time. I told myself if small deaths happen, I wouldn't be too upset. But, yeah, that wasn't too surprising. Oh, you weren't referring to my run. Okay, well, still, I'm kind of okay with this run. About the simple shouts, what? Oh, I'm sorry that you're buffering. You have this game, Yoshi, and you only played it for 15 minutes? By the way, the levels that we skipped there, one of them is a super long auto-scroller, so it's really good that we skipped it. Again, this boss is also RNG, so we'll see how this goes. Again, this is why I like Nabbit only. Because we just run through those fire bars with nothing, without a care in the world. It definitely helps out. When you get sick of doing this in any percent normal. Because any percent normal, this is probably like the worst level. Or one of them. If I have time afterwards, I would actually like to show off how you do tower skip in 5-tower with Luigi, because it's actually a really cool trick. I'd like to show off. Alright, so now we have Ludwig. Ludwig's fight is actually kind of difficult. We'll see if I get the first hit right away, because the first hit really determines how good this is going to be. Oh, okay, good. I got good RNG. So when he splits into 3 people there, he can be any one of those. So I got lucky there with which one he was, and I picked the right one. Victor got third try, which was the worst RNG. So overall, that was a pretty good lovely fight, and now we're heading into World 8. Out of New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U, I think this one is a far superior game because it's better for speedrunning, obviously. But you also get to play as Nabbit, who is a really cool character, and has unique mechanics that you can't use in New Super Mario Bros. U. For the first time in this run, I'm actually going to be playing as Luigi for a whole 3 seconds. You're going to see him because I have to actually jump off the edge so I can play as Nabbit in this level. So this is the one and only time you guys will see Luigi. Please cherish it. I'm doing it just for you guys. Not be in any 2D Mario game? Wow. I say give them a chance. They're good for speedruns. There he was, guys. There he was, and there he goes. And then he pops back out, and now we can click on the level, which means we can play as Nabbit now. Yes, that is part of the run. We actually have to do that. Alright, so now we're just doing some nice... which is a little worrisome. Okay, that was a very weird hitbox there that happened. I really blame that. Man, this is not going that well. I might not even 31. We'll see how this goes. There we go. See, that's what I meant to do before. There we go. I saved myself. Thank God. Thank you, boost mode. Feels bad, man. Yeah. I mean, like, I did a good run last night, so I guess it's my karma for PBing last night. My goal is to beat my first ever run, because I've only actually finished 2 runs of New Super Luigi U Nabbit only. My first time was a 32:29, so we'll hope that we can beat that. I think we can. I think I can still get a 31 if the rest goes well. Welcome to the worst boss in the game. But also the easiest boss in the game. Okay, that was weird, Bowser Jr. Thanks. Bowser Jr. Wanna work with me? What just happened? That's a first. I've actually never seen that before, guys. I don't know what to say about that. Good thing I have a 40-minute estimate, Jesus. Because that was very bad. It might actually be like a 33 because of what happened there. I've actually never seen that before. That was crazy. Bowser Jr.'s never done that. Whatever. The chokes, man, the chokes. Marathon chokes. It has never happened. Let's try this again. You better not be a jerk again. What the heck? Thank you. Thank you. Currently, I'm 2 minutes behind my PB. I'm just looking at my splits. So I'm 2 minutes behind. I'm on a 32 pace now, but barely. Okay, no, I'm definitely gonna beat the estimate time. My estimate time is 40 minutes. Like, that's a very generous estimate, so trust me. That was a very jerkish death, though. Then I don't get to do tower skip, that's right. Oh, dang. That was a very interesting airship there.
Ho-ho!
Alright, I want some people to help me out in the chat. I want chat to, everyone in the chat once, not spamming, but once, I want you guys to type in, praise RNG. Because this level also has RNG, and I really would like some good RNG. Thanks for that. Thanks for saying you guys are all rooting for me. I wish stuff like that didn't happen. Like, I've actually never seen what happened with Bowser Jr., so, that's a first time for me, and I'm pretty sure a first time for most of, seeing that happen. Thank you for the praise RNGs. I need it. Alright, let's see if the praise RNG worked. Okay, it got semi-good RNG. Those fireballs, depending on where they go, it's all RNG where they're gonna spawn, so. That's okay. I'm definitely on pace for a 32, but we'll see how it goes. You never seen this game, but you want it now? That's awesome. I'm glad I'm making you want this game. Alright, so we got the secret exit, so we don't have to do 2 levels. We only have to do 1 here. There's also one more really difficult level, which is the next one after this. My opinion. Please. Please. Thank you. It was really weird for a second there. Very simple level, not hard at all. .73 isn't horrible. I think a really good time is like a 76. But I messed up on my blocks at the beginning. Alright, this is also, this is easier to do as Luigi, but since we're not using Luigi and it's Nabbit only, this is going to be a little bit harder to do with the blocks, because I have to multitask again, so we'll see how this goes. There we go, that's the first part. That's the easy part. That's the second easy part. And now the hard part. That was the semi-difficult part because of those bombs. The bombs can kind of bounce you around if you're not careful, and it's not very fun when they do, so. I'm barely on 32 pace. I'll be kind of happy if I get a 32, but with all the stuff that has happened in this run, I'm okay with also taking a 33, so. Because I will blame myself for the mess-ups I've had. Here's the troll box. Almost every time people are spamming to get into the level, so they accidentally hit that box. Alright, so time will be on the final hit on the boss, and I'll tell you guys when time is, but it's very quick for time, so we'll get to that in a second. When we start fighting actual Bowser, there's a fake Bowser. Okay, then. That was almost bad. Okay, as long as I didn't die there. That's like the worst place to die. You super Nabbit you. Yeah, that's what this game should have been called. Kappa. Alright, so world record just passed. Again, this was a very rusty run. Because of some mistakes I made, and because of some dumb hitbox, and there's another dumb hitbox. So I'm not very upset with how this run went. It was meh. It could have been better, it could have been worse. I will give myself that, so. Time is not now, just saying. On the reception of the boss. It's gonna be a 32 pace. And my PB just passed. Feels good, man. This run is satisfying to watch. I'm glad it is. This game does look easy, but trust me, when you're multitasking with 2 controllers, it's not that easy. Alright, we'll see how this boss goes. We might actually be able to get a low 32 here if the boss fight is really good. Alright. Alright, and surprise, Bowser's not dead. Alright, so first off, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to get Bowser Jr. early, which is what this skip is called, where we just go up here. There we go, I got it. Barely. So we got the first hit, nice. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take this really fast from Bowser Jr. so he doesn't... Gotta beat him there. Oh, that's gonna make my boss fights last really long now. Dang it. So I just messed up on one of those hits, which is not good, obviously. Uh-oh, that's a problem. It's a big problem. Please get over here. Oh no, this boss is not acting very nice to me. Mr. Junior, please come down. Go. Alright, so time is coming up on the final hit of the boss. What the heck? Alright, this is definitely gonna be a 33. What is happening with this boss fight? Boss should have hit, dude. Or that last hit should have hit. Time is coming up on the final hit. Oh, and I have to wait extra long because of the stupid Bowser Jr. This run is bad. I'm sorry, NGR, for giving you guys a bad run. Literally a choke-worthy run. Alright, get ready on time. In about a minute. Maybe less. Alright, and time. So 33:58, I still 33'd. Oh man. That was a very rough run, I will admit. That was pretty horrible. It's still a 3rd place run, surprisingly. 3rd place, I'm pretty sure 4th place is a 35-minute run. So we still got it. But 33:56 isn't really that bad. For a marathon run, especially dying where I died. I want to quickly thank NGR for letting you guys have me on. It was definitely a pleasure playing this game. It got me to get a 30 yesterday, so during practice, so that was good. And I guess if we have time, I can quickly show off tower skip as Luigi, because that is pretty interesting.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and exit my Wii U so I don't have to watch the end of cutscene. But yeah, for 3 deaths, that was okay. It could have been better. I was hoping for a 31, and then I was hoping for a 32, but 33 isn't horrible. Especially for the random RNG that happened to me there. At least I got underestimate. That's all you can really ask for. Okay, so I'm gonna go to one of my Luigi files, and I'm going to be using an acorn to practice tower skip. And show it off how you do it as Luigi. And this is much harder to do, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick glance of what normal any percent looks like. This is usually the run killer, halfway into normal any percent. There we go, New Super Luigi U. I'm pretty sure it's this one that has... Yeah, okay, that's the normal acorn. Now, this could mess up, but we'll see how this goes. So, this is normal tower skip. I'll be very happy if I get it first try. It's a hard trick. First, you do 2 flutters there, and get up here super quick, and then you just flutter as fast as you can. I got it first try, so that's normal tower skip. Much harder, but much faster if you're playing as Luigi. So that's really all I wanted to show off. So thank you for having me on, and I wish I could have done better, but at least I got to show off this game, nonetheless. And give you guys maybe a laugh or two of how bad I played. And I still got underestimate, so I'm okay with this run.
Cool, well thank you very much, King. That was absolutely fantastic to watch.